Hello, my name is Randy. So there's three main types of rooms on the Disney Cruise Line. There is the inside room, which of course is your most affordable room. Elise and I have stayed in that room. There is the Oceanview room, which is the next step up as far as price, which Elise and I just stayed at. And then, of course, there is the balcony or veranda room, which is the highest priced room and biggest room that Disney Cruise Line offers. Lisa and I have stayed at that one. So today I want to talk about the ocean view in comparison somewhat with the inside stateroom and the veranda. Thank you so much for clicking on the video, and let's get right to it. I've got some video here of the ocean view room. All right, you do the honors, baby. All right. Oh my God, it's they got a hole in the wall. Oh, babe. Oh, babe. Oh, babe. This is freaking awesome. This is nice. Oh, bruh, they don't have our names. That's a little fail right there. Oh yeah, check that dog out.
Oh yeah. This is a little cleaner, but that's okay.
You miss Mom? Have we ever had a tub before? I don't know that we've ever had a tub. We had a shower.
Well, yeah, we did.
We did?
No, it wasn't a full tub.
That's what I'm saying.
No. It was you could use it as a tub, but it was one of those little bitty things. But no.
That's a full tub.
That's a full tub.
I can tell you that Elise and I were pleasantly surprised. We feel like it is the perfect in-between, okay? And stay tuned, because toward the end of this video, I'm going to give you perhaps the biggest reason that's an advantage of the ocean view over the veranda, the balcony room. So, obviously the biggest deal about the ocean view is the ocean view. And I can tell you this, I was very, very surprised with the size of it, how big that opening is and how wonderful the view is. And if you look closely, you can see there's a nice sized pad at the bottom. So if you or your children or grandchildren want to just kind of sit in there and just enjoy the view, it's perfectly accommodating for that. The rest of the room is equally nice. It's very similar to all the other rooms that Disney Cruise Line offers. The bed was certainly adequate, very comfortable. The TV was, pretty much even with all the other types of TVs there. And the bathroom was pretty much standard also. The one thing that I was, that kind of surprised me was the tub. I didn't realize, I don't know if that was unique to our room, but there was an actual full-size bathtub in our ocean view room. So the room was very, very nice. Again, the ocean view was the big difference. And Elise and I felt that it was kind of like a really good in between. If you want a step up from just an inside room with obviously, no view, but you don't want to quite pay the difference of the, deluxe veranda. That's, a pretty big jump as far as price increase from this inside stateroom. We feel that the Oceanview is that sweet spot right in between, where you get a wonderful view, okay, but it's not overly expensive. Now, and this is the thing, I wanted to go ahead and show you, or rather explain to you, perhaps the biggest tip about the Oceanview, and perhaps the one way that it's actually better than the veranda. And that's something that my wife said after our cruise. When we were talking about it, we were talking how much we enjoyed the Oceanview, how nice it was to open up the curtain in the morning and look at the view outside while not having to worry about, any type of temperature change with the room, which is an advantage, and so on. But Elisa said this. Her biggest problem with the veranda was when she went out on the balcony, and some of you are going to relate to this, when she went out on the balcony and she sat down to enjoy the view, that rail bar was right in her line of view when she sat down. So when she sat down, she couldn't see a view. All she saw was the rail bar. Whereas with the Oceanview, you can sit or you can lay in your room, okay, lay in your bed, open up the curtain, and you can enjoy that beautiful view with no rails or anything like that to obstruct your view. So that's perhaps one of the biggest reasons to consider an Oceanview for your next Disney cruise. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it entertained you. I hope that it enlightened you as to what an Oceanview room is. Please consider subscribing to the channel because we have much more content to come and much more wonderful vacations and cruises to come also. Thank you so much, and we will see you on the next one.